Hey guys, it's Bricks, and guys, today I'm going to do a review of the LEGO Batman 76119 Batmobile Pursuit of the Joker. It has 342 pieces, and I found this at my local Walmart. And actually, they're doing a different price range for this one. It retails for around $30, but you can actually get it right now at your Walmart around for like $27. You do save a couple bucks, but it's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy to have this one, so let's open this up. And here we have the Joker, and I'm pretty shocked they used the same face and same hair for the past years now, since 2012. I'm pretty disappointed at that, but I still love the face though, so I'll give him that. I still love it. It's just the hair, not a huge fan of the hair, a little bit too much now. I kind of wish they could change it now, but I still love how the face looks. The torso looks really awesome. I'm actually really glad they changed it. You do see, of course, some different arm printing right here, right there on the side. Of course, you see the pants right there, just regular purple pants. And of course, you can see his gun right there. It does shoot, of course. You just press this. So let me see if I can do it like that. That still works like those. And of course, there's some back printing right there. Looks pretty nice. And of course, there's no leg printing at all right there. So of course, there is, of course, a second head. That's the second head right there. It's like a little like, not really a smirk. I don't even know what you call this face, but it still looks pretty cool. I'm actually glad it comes with this different head. I don't know if it's exclusive to this set, but I never seen this face before. I actually do like how it looks. It looks pretty cool, pretty nice. Yeah, there's a pretty good Joker figure, but I was kind of really hoping for a different hair piece, because we've been having the same one since, of course, that's until, of course, the Lego Batman movie sets. But still looks like a great figure, and of course, let's look at Batman. And here we have Batman right here, and I'm actually really glad they actually did change some stuff, but I am disappointed with some stuff. The first thing I really love is the torso. I love how that thing looks. It looks really nice, straight out of the comics. I know there's a comic book about this. Sorry, I just haven't read it or not much about it. I do know, of course, he has a suit right here, and of course, I think he does have some kind of purple cape. I think, like inside, not like the outside, like black. I think. Sorry if I got that wrong. I'll put a picture right there to see, but a show right there. But of course, I'm kind of disappointed there's no boots. I forgot how you call it, double layering. I forgot how you call it. But usually there's like a little extra painting on the pants. But of course, there's the side. Usually there's really nothing on the side. Of course, we have the back. And of course, the cape is a cloth cape. Love these capes. They're really good. Of course, you see more of the cowl, the mask right there. Of course, you see the hands and like that. But I'm really disappointed with the head parts. I'm not a huge fan of this cowl now. All this mask, sorry, but I'm just not a huge fan of it. I kind of wish they could change it now, because to me this was a good mask for, of course, Batman, Superman, stuff like that. But and also the other problem I have is his face. His skin tone is not really that accurate. To me, it should be a little bit more tan. To me, it looks way too pale. But because if you use that, it doesn't look like Batman to me. Actually, it's just, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of that skin tone. But of course, I do like how, of course, he does have a smirk. Usually we don't get stuff like that common. Of course, you can see his little goggles parts. And of course, we do get some other printing right there. And this face looks really good. I like how this one looks. It looks like Batman, of course, right there. Looks pretty nice. And of course, you do get, of course, batarangs right here. You do get 2 of those. But you also do get extra stuff for the Batman figure. First, to show that off. Like, you do get, of course, this. I have no idea what these are for. I came with extra, I guess, but these look pretty cool. Actually, not gonna lie. There's actually one of these right here. And this actually looks like from the Dark Knight. These look like Dark Knight batarangs. So I don't know if that's even for that or it's just another batarang. But this looks pretty cool. And this way, another bad thing. But this one looks really weird. Looks like a stop sign, but I guess a Batman stop sign or something. I have no idea. That looks pretty funny. And of course, we have a little bigger one. Of course, actually one of this is for the Batmobile, but you do get an extra one right here. And of course, I think that's so far all of them. Oh, minus this little baby tiny one right here. This one looks pretty funny. I don't know why Batman would need this. I guess a little tiny batarang or something. But this one looks pretty funny and awesome, actually. Not gonna lie. But of course, now let's go to the Batmobile. And here we have the Batmobile, and guys, I'm in love with this thing. This thing is awesome. I really love it. I think this is so far, I think, one of the best Batmobiles we ever got from Lego. But there is some issues I do not like about this set. Of course, we'll be talking about it. But the funny thing is, this thing reminds me of so much of course the UCS Batmobile. I bet you guys already heard that, but I do have the UCS of that Batmobile. I love it so much. That's actually my first UCS set ever, and one of my biggest Lego sets I ever had back then. And I still have it, of course. I love that thing. This thing just looks straight out of it. I think I bet it is, because I don't know, this kind of looks like a mix of the 1989 Batmobile, and of course next to the other ones of the, of course, Batman Returns and stuff like that. But this thing looks beautiful, and also reminds me of the Batman animation series. Sorry if I said that wrong. But of course, that looks really awesome. I love how this thing looks. And the first thing I gotta say, this thing is pretty thin, or pretty interesting how they made this thin. And it's really long. That's the thing. It looks really awesome though. Of course, we go in more detail right now on the front, but just the thing is long. Of course, I'm gonna show those sides. Of course, there's Batman right there. The Batmobile is huge compared to Batman, and I guess it's fine. To me, I bet this would look great next to the Joker Lowrider that I have. I'll do a little comparison maybe after my final thoughts, but this thing looks really nice. But another comparison, if you guys of course collect by chance Marvel Legends, here's of course Pepper Potts right here with her rescue suit right here, like that. Of course, it's long, just to see, and this thing just looks really awesome. I'm really happy I got it. And this, of course, to the front right here. So of course you have the front right here. Of course you have the bat sign right there. We have the lights right there, and of course you could flip this up right here. And of course you get little fans right there, just out of the original UCS. You can actually open that up, and of course you see the little fan things. Looks pretty cool. Love how that looks. But this bat sign thing, I'm not a huge fan of, but I might change it. I don't know. Because I actually do want to get the normal circle part right here, because I love how that looks in the, of course, the movie of the Batman 89. Of course, here are the wheels. I love them. These things look sick. I'm really glad we actually get an extra one of these. We do, and it looks really awesome. So of course we do get 5 out of the set. Then it looks really nice, straight out of course out of the Batmobile, the UCS. But the color are different. In the UCS set they are gold, and of course these are yellow and black. It looks really nice. Of course, this thing right here is pretty thick, I'm not gonna lie. And of course we have the sides right here, right there. And of course you do get, of course, some extra little detail right here. Oh, sorry guys, there you go, a little detail right here. Looks really nice. And of course you see right here there's a little gun. You can actually pull this up, you can actually shoot with this. There you go. And I just lost that piece, but it's totally fine because usually those pieces are everywhere. But yeah, that's how it goes. It goes usually up and down. That's all. But it's pretty cool how they did that, of course. And of course, right here, the other side right here, we get more, of course, detail right here of the Batwing right here. Batwing, I meant bat sign, and we also do get a Batwing right here. Looks really nice. Love how that looks. Looks pretty cool. And of course, here we have the back, and I just noticed the flame parts right there. But of course, here's the back. I love how this thing looks. It looks really nice. Love how the lights look, and there's like the little guns right there. They just added there for more detail, and that just looks really great. And of course we get little grill parts right here, right there, to make it more smooth. Looks really nice. Of course you do get a fire piece right here. It goes in the back, and it fell off for me. We just connect that back. There you go, and it looks really nice. And of course, I'll talk about, of course, right here the top. Of course we have more detail right here. I love how this part looks. Looks really nice, really smooth. Of course you see more detail right there. You see little grill parts right there. And of course we have the cockpit part right there, but we get to that more later on. Of course you see the bat wings right there. Looks really nice. You could move them like a lot, so it's really good. You do have movement. You can put them all the way in front like this to actually look like have ears if you want. Quickly just move this back, do like that, and of course you can open this. You can just open it like this, and of course there's room right there to fit Batman. Let's do that right now. Let me get my Batman figure. Oh, it does not wanna. There you go. Just put him right there, and he fits right there pretty perfectly right there. That's really awesome. We actually, of course, could put Batman in there. That is so cool. I love how the thing looks, and it just reminds me of so much, of course, of the UCS set. Because the chair, oh, I did not meant to do that. Sorry guys, give me a second. There you go. Yeah, it just reminds me so much, of course, of the UCS, because the red leather chair right there, it looks so good. Right there, the steering wheel and like that. Oh, sorry, I'm not even showing it pretty well. Yep, there it is. Looks really nice. Of course, we do get also I don't know what you call this thing, an engine part. I forgot. But this thing looks pretty cool also. It just hits right here. You just close that, and of course there's that. Of course, it do show the bottom right here. Some of the Technic work right here. Pretty flat. And of course, there's another play feature this thing does have. Of course, if you move the wheels, the firepiece does move, and that's so cool to me. Yet it's just so awesome. This thing is just straight out of that Lego UCS set, because you can move the wheels and the fire moves. That's so awesome. So there's of course a little problem. Of course, if you're gonna try to turn it, it's not really possible. Yeah, it's like not really possible. So that's a little problem I have, but it's totally fine. I can see it's kind of hard to do that, but it still looks really awesome. This thing will look really awesome in a shelf. It look really cool. And the other problem I do have is, of course, like I already did said it, it's just a little thing right here. I'm not a huge fan of this, how this looks, but it still looks great though. How it looks. This is gonna be an awesome thing in my shelf. Of course, there's Batman right there. So yeah, that's technically the Batmobile. Yeah. So it was actually pretty fast. It was a pretty fast build. I think it took me around like, I want to say 20 or 30 minutes. I totally forgot, but it didn't take long. But yeah, now let's go to my final thoughts. But before we do that, let's check the instructions and the box. And here we have the instructions. Pretty decent size instructions. But yeah, there's a little thing you can get online. Of course, there's the front. There was stuff like that, and of course, there's like extra pieces, and then the Lego DC Super Villains. Actually, I did not even play that. Of course, here's other sets, right? Oh wow, I did not know you connect the Batwing to the Batcave. Did not know that. But I'm not a huge fan of this Batcave no more. I'm pretty disappointed with it. I still love the original one. Sorry, I don't know what year it came out. 2006, 2007. I still think that's the best one. But other Lego Batman set I'm gonna get. I'm a huge fan of Batman. He's my favorite superhero of all time. But for other set, I think the only one I'm thinking was the Batwing. It's just I'm not a huge fan of these little horn parts. Not a huge fan of that. The Batcave, like I said, I'm not a huge fan. I just don't like this whole gel thing. Not a huge fan of the clay face. The same thing from the 2012 Batcave. And some parts not a huge fan of, like I said. Well, of course, if you want instructions right there, and the 75. But yeah, those are the instructions. Now let's look at the box. And here we have the box. I love how this box looks. It looks really cool because I love how the Batmobile is just going, driving. Oh, it just looks so great. And of course, it's a decent size. It's not huge or anything, but of course, there's a little bit more of the play features right there. I just love how this box looks. It looks really nice. Well, of course, yeah, that's technically the box, but of course, I show the top. A little more stuff right there. The bottom. This side right here shows 80th year of Batman. Side right there. But this thing is pretty cool. I love the box how it looks. But yeah. Now for my final thoughts. And this is going to be my final thoughts of Lego Batman 76119. I think this set is great. I definitely recommend it, especially for the price. I think $30 is a really good deal. It does come with 342 pieces. And I can actually see Lego actually pricing this for $40. But they actually did charge $30. That's awesome. And you actually could get it a little bit cheaper at Walmart for $27. And that's awesome. I saw it on the shelf. I was like, this actually looks really nice. And I saw the price. I was like, okay, I don't think I could pass it up. And I actually bought it. And usually I don't buy Lego like out the bat. Usually I wait for a little bit clearance. Or if I really want to send. This one just caught my eye. And I think it's definitely worth it for the price. And it looks great. I bet it's going to look great in the shelf also. The figures are pretty cool, but I'm not a huge fan of the Batman face, and also not a huge fan, of course, the mask. For Joker, I think he looks great. The only thing I have, of course, the problem is the hair, but everything else is great. I think this set is definitely worth it, like I said. And yeah, so of course, this is today's video, guys, and of course, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like in the video, guys, if you guys can. Subscribe if you guys want. See you guys next time. Bye.